Hi, everybody. Nick Blazier back here with round 16 now of the WBIF Individual World Championship. 11-4 record, playing another 11-4 record in Hakan, Cinal from Turkey. I don't think I've met him before. I know most of the players over there now. I feel like haven't gone over for UBC stuff and like the Stavder tournament and everything. I've been a few times. I can't remember if I've met this guy or not, but I was looking at his stats and stuff, and he looks like a real strong player. We're down to like 20-some players left. After this round, I think we'll be down to 19. So we're really getting down there. It's exciting. One of us is going to be out of the tournament after a really good run, and the other one's going to be that much closer to winning the whole thing. So cool stuff. I'm excited for this one. All right, I've got a little bit of the positional advantage and not much reason to split in a kind of more attacking-oriented position like this when I'm down in the race. Priming is going to be my favorite game plan. So he's probably going to be under some pressure to split here, even though he's a little loose on the other side of the board. Maybe even something like cleaning up 9-6 is reasonable along with it. I don't know. I would have thought he needs to, though. He's running out of time, has a stripped mid, all these kinds of things. So like in my position here, this can hit, so I better do that. Otherwise, I had an interesting decision trying to figure out which thing on the other side of the board to do. Okay, slightly better board, slightly better race. Not a lot of threats. Could be a reasonable cube, but I don't think I'm going to lose my market too often here. Can't get this to safety. I could link up and leave a shot. I'd rather not leave this available to anchor. I don't really mind the 4 hitting in the outfield and having to give up the mid. So I think it's going to make sense here to spend a bunch of my 2s to hit. And then after that, I probably want to clean up to just try to get it to a cube, it feels like, or something like that. I don't know if I want to give him good 6s from the bar. Play B, I guess this is an option. I'm just really upset when he rolls a 6 because I kind of have nothing after that. So probably can't do that. Yeah, I just don't think I can leave him there to anchor. And then I think, again, yeah, I just don't think even though I really like the checker there when it's missed, I think it's like too big of a swing on 6s when he rolls them. I'm not sure I need to give that to him in this position. Okay, he gets to anchor up. That's a pretty huge roll for him. Now this is stacked up on this point too, so I'm a little sad to have left it there. 4-3, maybe I would have even rather been hit. I don't know. 6-3. We want to link up. Could be making the bar point, but I just don't think I want to leave shots here. Let me think about that, because the 4s aren't so bad. But I think I should just try to make progress towards them. Do something simple. Threes is pretty good. He's not that bad in the race, too, so I think he should probably, yeah, pop up to the 18. Then making the 5 seems really strong, too. And now it's kind of anyone's game, though. If I get lucky, I have some attacking options on the ace like this. I don't think I can just leave a direct shot somewhere with a 4 otherwise. Or clear the 15 doesn't seem that strong, so I like this. Okay, I think I still have work to do to bring this around and come home against the anchor, but I am starting to threaten some gammons with 1 in the air. I think I'm still rolling for now. And it looks like I'm not going to enjoy my 1 so much. So I think I just have to play offense here. 3 out and the 1's even worse. Leaves like a direct shot or something like that. At least this gets something involved to try to attack when he enters. So yeah, still a lot of pressure here. Ooh, I think he needs to spread out 6-5. This is actually pretty huge, I think, to get this checker involved in the attack. Yeah. So yeah, that would have been pointing on head, for example. I could make him have to leave my anchor, his anchor to hit. Potentially, but just making a board point seems pretty strong too, but it gives him a lot of 4s, 2s, aces to attack against a 4-point board. Not such a big deal. Let's see. So what do I really want to do? 2, 1, 6 are the only numbers that hit after I get away with that. Am I that close to winning? I'm not sure. I'm just going to do this, I guess. Gives me more follow-up potential when we both do nothing. Yeah, see, the numbers that like point on head are a pretty big deal. I really don't like those. Okay, 2-6 is a good response. He fans. Is there any chance I'm too good? If he enters, I'm probably threatening a little too much to play this. But I still have some work to do to come in against this and leave a lot of fly shots along the way. I think with his good board, I'm just going to cube it. All right. Start with a small lead. Interesting. You could just make the 9 there. I tend to like plays like this too, but I think I've kind of learned that the bot prefers something else. Ooh, what is this? There's a lot of 4-1 duplication here. And otherwise, I just have to not have an anchor. So I think this seems good. I really don't want a third checker but sent back since I have that advantage right now. But it seemed like the best in this scenario. This is quite interesting. Can't make any new points or anything either. He's just got to leave this double shot. Yuck. I don't think it's good enough to like send a cube on, but that's just sort of a disaster roll here. It's funny. Maybe against a much weaker opponent. I would want to... I'm supposed to think about it or something. 2-6 can cover or it can hit 2. Let's hit 2. Maybe I'll get to cover later. Okay. I have no new points, but I mean, he's dead. Is there any... Like, I mean... There's no chance this is going to be too good, right? With no points. What, I could not cover and he could hit or something like that. Sure. Okay. We'll just double it. I don't know. I don't think there's any way he can play it. It's a funny thing. Even with... Well, he does want to. Okay. Okay. I thought that like 3 on the ace with like 1 in the air is just in sending another... I have the better board. Just seems like too much. Let's see. How do I want to try to bring this home? I could be crazy, though. It's certainly early in the game. I had no points, you know? So can't fault that. There's got to be plenty of wins that way. We can get into games like this a lot. It's just we can also get into games where I just have an easy ride home to a gammon. Yeah, let's just start making it simple, I guess. I hate to keep the pressure back here so we can just build this board easily, you know, or to take that away. But I don't see something better to do with the 2-6. I don't know. He advances his anchor a little bit. Okay, that's probably an improvement. 6-2, I get a little better distribution for building a next point. And yeah, this is kind of ending up just like as a holding game, which I guess was going to happen a lot of the time, you know. One of those. It's just when it doesn't that you really get punished. Then it's like a gammon or a backgammon. But okay, he's out of there. That's what he's thinking about doing. It feels like it makes sense. I don't know. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of timing. It's not a good point to make. Maybe just getting that moving is good. But he doesn't want to give me a place to play behind, which is understandable as well. Both totally reasonable concepts. Also, giving up the mid seems pretty good there. Yeah, like all those. Okay, we're going to do this for sure. And then what is going to reduce my contact most? I guess I'm going to get a lot more landing points from to clear the 11 if I advance, and then that's almost home free. But the 6-away contact is pretty strong here, and I could bring that down to 5-away and have... I'm not sure. You might run out of time to hold the 7 anyway, so maybe I should prioritize trying to clear this point. We'll try that out. Five, 4. Yeah, that gave me a play with this, right? Maybe I should have been counting through the numbers. It's one of those. I'm just always too, like, I don't trust myself to come up with right answers there. If I slowed down a lot, I could. I think studying before this game, I realized that I'm not making the kind of like, they're not that complicated, but back game plays where I should not hit to like generate more timing and stuff like that. I'm generally erring on the side of just sending checkers behind the prime and hoping to break his timing that way. And that's just not always the right strategy, you know? So, okay, I got a decision here now. I can either give him the 3 now, which seems pretty reasonable, or I could hit loose on the ace and impede his progress that way. There's a lot of duplication with entering numbers. Probably win some more gammons that way, but I don't really get closer to home. And he doesn't really mind giving up the bar point here when he's got the 22 as well. There's some duplication there too. That's tricky. Do I win significantly more gammons when I hit? I need to clear that contact out at some point, but he's running out of time too, so it's almost kind of nice to let him play. I'm kind of torn. Maybe I can get another checker back around a lot of times if I hit like this. But the problem, yeah, okay, so if I roll a 6 after this, how do I, if he just enters with a 2 or a 3, how am I trying to follow up? It gets a lot scarier. I think I have to make some progress towards home, because I know when I get away with this, I'm a lot happier. The 6-1, I'm not very scared of or anything, or, you know. So it's really even 2-1, just like 3-2, 3-3 are the only really comfortable ones to hit with, I guess. All right, his board's going to be ready. I'm looking to clear contacts. Ooh, I can't clean up my blot. I could switch to try to reduce shots, but that just seems crazy. How am I going to fill that back in? I think I just have to do this. And if he hits, I still have a lot of life. There's still a lot of work for him to do here. So, but now the 6-1 is more reasonable to hit with. He doesn't get that. He gets a 6 that he has to deal with. And yeah, I'm not 100% certain where he wants to give contact. That makes enough sense. Maybe he could feel like he wants to stay on the ace, but I think that probably like really just gives me a way to attack and win a gammon a lot of the times. Am I ever winning a gammon here? I don't think so. Maybe I should put a little more focus on clearing the 6 point there, since that's the biggest problem against the 22. This just felt right for distribution without thinking about it too hard. 4-2 is going to clear. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't think there should be a lot of gammons here, but there must be like a little extra risk. I'll go ahead and peel. And try to remember Michi's rule about clearing that 6 point before it creates problems. 6-5 does not leave a shot if I just peel in here. And I don't think I need to go aggressive for gammons. I don't think they're likely. So I think I just need to play for safety. And get ready to clear the 6 point before I run out of spares up here. 4-2, that's an opportunity to clear it. It's only 6-5 shot lever afterward. Yeah, sure. Let's just play maximum safety. There's no losses here when I do that. Okay, maybe I could win a gammon if I do that, right? And maybe he could enter on the 6 and just be done with the contact, you know? All right. Now we got a lot of shot levers. And we haven't taken that many checkers off. I dodge it. Wonderful. Is he going to stay another one? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. There's plenty of ones, and he can still win the game, and he's not at much gammon risk, and he hasn't trashed his board, so I think I like it. I am going to delay one more roll. That's always really nice to do in these spots. Now it's getting scary, yeah. Like he legitimately could lose a gammon just a couple sets away. Even this, like he just has to roll low. There we go. All right, lucky 4 points for me. 8 away, 13 away. This is how the last one started, but then Alias caught up. I would prefer to play one where I just steamroll. I don't think I've had too many of those, if any, this tournament yet, you know? It'll be a good time right at the end of it to just get absurdly lucky every match and not even have to play well. Things are looking good. I mean, I've got another really good start, so maybe that's exactly what's happening. This looks like the 2 wants to hit here no matter what. And then would I rather point on head or send a 5th back? Yeah, I think we just need a point. 2-6, not much to do with that. 8 away, 13 away. I think I need to be more careful with the cube. For money, though, this feels good. I got race, I got position, I definitely got threats. Even more threats when he does that. And gammons are kind of high. How early could this be? Is there any way that he would think about passing this at a normal score? I think he's pretty okay. I only have 8 in the zone. I've got work to do. I think here I should just roll this. 3-5 can hit either. Which one do I want to hit? I guess there's more returns if I hit the other one. So let's do this and then link them up. Okay, he's got a back game sort of now, so I think there's... I mean, he doesn't have the timing for it, so I think actually maybe it makes more sense to hit there. But I mean, this is just saying I don't want to play a 1-2 and I'm going to come off it first. Which is also fine. That's probably actually right, you know? You should take your forward chances when you have them. But since he's got a two-way game plan, I'm thinking a lot less about the cube now. You know, there's a lot of ways this can work out for him for sure. I would like to make the 5. Maybe I should just make the 3, though, since the spares work so well, and I would have to give up this blocking point to the deuce. It is a point that I just want to clear later. It feels a little too stacked up, so I think I'm going to play like this and hope that this gives me more ways to make the 5 and the 7 later and keep improving and use my checkers efficiently. 6-4, he just wants to run one off there. If he does that, he's getting in tough shape. I probably need to escape first, but I think maybe now is a good time to split like that, but I'm just like really excited to pounce on the 5 if he puts a checker there. And I think I still have a little bit, he prevented me from making the 5. That's a bummer. Oh, this is one of those where do I even want to time him up? Maybe not. This is just what I was talking about, where like, why do I actually want to let that come back here and help him maybe make the 5? It's not really helping me to send a 5th checker back anymore. I prime myself. I don't escape. I avoid making a point. So right or wrong, I'm going to make this one because I've been erring on the other side. I'm just going to play a little more structurally and try to bring this obvious checkers back advantage home instead of potentially setting up with a back game that's timed. So now he's going to split. He feels a lot more pressure to do that as a result. I think this is the kind of play I like better because either you can go forward and you still have ways to come off this, or it times you up your back game. But, you know, if it's sometimes your timing's just never actually going to work out there, and what you actually need to do is just get off the deep anchors right away. So I understand his dilemma here. If he does that, I have market losers for sure. If he does this, I'm not sure I do. Well, I don't know why he wants to lift to the 4. Lifting to the 4 looks pretty bad here. Yeah, this, I think either way it can go well for him, so I'm not really sure why I would be sending a cube. I guess I don't want to be attacked back there. I think I just want to come around. I think, yeah, this actually makes a lot of sense to me. So he doesn't have this timed yet, but I don't have the 5 points, so he's got a lot of extra vig that way. I think I really need to fight for this, and I'll come around and just bring covers in range. 2-6 misses me. This looks like bad timing. He's got this like gap here. So 70. I've got the prime kind of, but he can kind of escape it. This looks pretty bad to me. Like maybe I should be sending this cube. What can I roll that doesn't cover? 4s get there, 2s get there, 1s get there. 4-1, 2-1, 4-2. Everything covers. I'm going to cube this. I don't know. Like maybe I should hold off with the match score kind of situation. Probably doesn't care as much about gammon, so he's just going to let it go. Good. Okay, well then I'm really glad I cubed it. 7 away, 13 away. I think for money it feels like totally reasonable, and then, I don't know, I get confused about take pass there, especially when it's not my decision. I think I want the anchor here. Oh no, I can just escape with the lead in the race. Yeah, why do I want to get a checker back and maybe sent back when I can just do this? Can be tough structurally, but I'm just going to follow my game plan here that I have a racing lead, and with the match lead, I like simple games too. Yeah, now I'm under quite a bit of pressure to figure out how to develop. That part's tough. But maybe I should just give him a 4 right now. And if you want to just mix it up and give up your anchor, great. But this is going to help me enough potentially develop when I need to and bring this home too. Okay, more pressure on me. I really need to... Ooh, 6-4 is not great. I would have liked to be running with that. I guess I just have to make a point. I could slot or hit on the ace or something like that. It seems better to have a little bit of board. I don't think he can really lose his mark if he hits with a 4. Not enough in the zone and still checkers back and doing okay, but You know, when you're at a big deficit, you got to pause to think about it a lot more often. Didn't think about the priming threat. That could be something. This is fun. I really need to step up, but I'd also like to clean up this 3. What am I going to do with the 4? It looks like the 4 kind of either way is going to go to the 2 because I just don't want a blot involved right now. I don't mind cleaning up and bringing it down too. I can't really leave 2. The 2 is too deep though. I don't think I can do that. And it's only a 3-point board. It is 10 in the zone, but so I think maybe I'll do this for now. I'm leaning heavy towards that. Could put it here for a 3, but I really want him to have to break his anchor if he hits. And I just don't see, yeah, I think it's just too loose to bring another one down here and have 2 blots involved. So let's do this for now and hope that I have time to step up later. Maybe he could have market losers now, but I feel like this is still playable. I got to lead in the race. I can still get up to the edge, you know. Not really sure I would be cubing this for money. Yeah, that's probably the right one to give up in these. When you have the 18, you're more willing to leave the shot out there. We're going to hit it and make a point, I think. Tempting to switch or something. I think I just want to clean one up too. It's very stiff though. I guess there's some decent duplication coming up to the 4 instead here. Keeps me a little flexible. Yeah, I really need like all small numbers. Let's start over here. I don't think there's any way I'm just switching and leaving this anyway. No, I think I'm going to leave the fly shots though. I'm thinking I'm going to leave the fly shots because I just need some flexibility here to bring this home. Yeah, it's like pretty scary to hit 18 to 16 there too. I mean, I think he'll do it because he has a slightly stronger board, but it's not fun, you know? A lot of disaster rolls from the bar for him. He's glad he got the Cuban in time now. And he could be picking up some points on me here. I'm just hoping to make an anchor anywhere as fast as I can. Even the ace point can get me a lot of wins and give me a lot of flexibility to attack anyway. There's a lot of work left to go in this game. Yeah, I think switching to the attack from the blitz makes a lot of sense. Now I really want the ace. Ooh, I'm not going to get it. I guess 22 to 10 looks really good here with it. Yeah. And I am unlikely to establish the 4-point before he can attack me off it and close me out and win a gammon here. Oh, he goes for the tight play and blocks the double 4s. Okay, I think that was over safe. Not sure the 5s are going to hit me either way, but I think it's more important to be spread out than to like prevent one anti-joker, you know? Which I don't even know, like the game's not over after that or anything, I don't think. And I get a huge chunk of luck there to make that. I am unlikely to enter quickly enough to give him trouble bringing this home and winning, but I might be able to save the gammon naturally now. 3, 6, 9, 14, 15, 16, 17 crossovers. Yeah, probably not the favorite and want to hit to do it. But who knows? It is more chance than I had when I was on the roof, that's for sure. Okay, this isn't really helping. See if I get a shot here. I do. Wow, okay. Maybe I'll just win. That happens too. No 4. Yeah, I'm back to gammon save mode, I'm pretty sure. Guess we'll just get the 1s in. Oh, interesting. Yeah, he doesn't have to leave a shot here. 5-1. I do need to get a checker onto that 21. He is not moving efficiently enough to win a gammon for me. That's very nice. Should I waste a couple pips right now to get there? I guess I can also just do this and maximize crossovers and pips and everything. Yeah, let's do it that way. There's really no risk in being open here. Like, I can't think of the attacking roll, really. I will stay one more. Let's spread out and get one on the 4, I think, since I can't get a crossover with it anyway. And okay, Now we're trying to save the gammon. 5-2. Is there any way to get more than one crossover here? I don't think so, so I will use all my pips. Saving the gammon looks good here, though. Looks quite possible. I don't know. I never know how I want these spread out to get in most often. That gets me a crossover in with the 3. 6-3 is very efficient. Uh-oh. He's racing me for it. Oh, jeez. I must have to do that, but I don't know. Okay, fine. Fine, I was destined to lose a gammon, I guess. 7 away, 9 away. Still a little lead to work with. I've used a lot of clock time in this one. I was noticing that. I can't remember exactly why, but, you know. Probably not a bad thing when I'm thinking things through. Small advantage with checkers back again. Think I just want to clean up. Try to get home. Even though this is really stiff again, it's hard to make it work. Okay, he runs out of the way this time. Interesting. It does cover the outfield and make it a little harder for me to run the last checker. But I would welcome the opportunity to play checkers behind him here. Like, I'm not even really trying to hit necessarily. Do I just want to pop out and try to get home now? I can make the 2. I don't really know why I want to do that. Because I might want to hit in the outfield trying to escape. I'm going to do that. I don't know if this makes sense. But I can't get the last checker to safety exactly anyway. So that's a good containment play for him. Maybe I should have been out there just to make that a little harder to do. I don't think I want to step under the gun to try to escape. Oh. He's going to even it out a bit here. I'm ahead enough in the race to still play this for sure. Yeah, he's realizing, actually, I probably do still want the 20. And yeah, this prime looks a little bit better to me. I am likely to give up the mid here because it just feels a little too destructive to bury that other way. I don't think I'm too worried about him extending from the back and having outfield control here either. So I think this is okay. This stack makes this like a little bit more nervous about like attacking plays here. 6 can go there, and 4, sure. And I need like a 2 to see the light or something, or a 3x to get out, of course. Just trying to run. And he wants to, okay, he's worried that he might lose his market if he makes a 5 prime. He could be right. I feel like, I mean, I'm the kind of player that's still tempted to play this for sure, whether he knows that or not. Yeah, but he might be right that technically he loses his market if he rolls low numbers and makes this. It's just a sketchy one because if I just run one successfully, like everything you have is gone. I hate trying to play these out. Maybe this could make the 4 and the 2. Otherwise, it comes out like that. Yeah, that's pretty reasonable. Slot the back. Yeah, I can't really hit on the back anyway. Okay. Yeah, this looks really reasonable because even like I want to step up with the 2 to escape, and when I do, he still has a lot of attacking options. I don't see hitting loose. Yeah. I just feel like it has the most control when he makes the 2 board points, yeah. And this one I feel like I should have a harder time taking afterward. Either way, I'm bearing a checker on the deuce, so I guess we'll do it this way. And I need to get a 2 up and then not be attacked and blitzed off the board, and I need to not have the 6 prime closed immediately. And I could be attacked on the ace. Not likely I lose a gammon. But I think it's not likely enough that I win this game either. Whole disaster board here. After I escape, I have to dodge this shot and then the anchor too, and I think I should just let this go. 7 away, 8 away. All right, make lots of points. We got this really nice structure with the 4 and lots of builders for the 5. Double twos loves to do this in the opening. And I got a split with it. That's pretty cool. Not adjusting the score too much anymore. 7 away, 8 away, just a 1-point lead. Shouldn't matter too much. Maybe I'll adjust a little bit on recubes. All right, 2-6 probably just wants to run. Oh, he doesn't have 3s back here, so maybe I want to give him a 3. Even though, or sorry, this gives him a 3. No, I don't want to give him a 3. 4 is the better split. This is the weirder place to be with the blot, though, so it's pretty unusual to do this. 4 isn't great otherwise. It strips the mid to hit. Somehow, tactically, that feels like it makes sense. I'm going to try it. Yeah, it's just so annoying to have to play a 3 now. All right, I got some advantage here. Guess I got tiny race, tiny position. Not much in the line of threats. Even if I hit this. Yeah, actually, I kind of like that a lot. That's better distribution, but, you know, you leave a good point slotted anyway. You're not too devastated if you get hit, and you make a good board point with this roll instead of doing kind of nothing. So, whichever between the 5 and the 4, but usually I'd probably err on making the 5. Yeah, the splot, where you split and slot at the same time, it's tough for that to be right. It's a little too loose in general, especially when outboarded. But yeah, he can just like equalize or even have a better board right off the bat here and have some advantage in this game. So I think building somewhere makes a lot of sense here. Yeah, that's tough. I would have a hard time picking between those two options. I like them both. Always err on the side of the 5 point, though, when you're not sure, you know? Yeah, you have to leave a direct shot anyway here. I guess you have the 7, but it's not as good as the 5 or the 4 if we get into a blot hitting contest, so. Fine one to spend some time on, I suppose. All right. I link up 2. Beautiful. Even this is like not so bad, and I think he should be happy to still have this point. But what is the 6 going to do? I'm going to have to double this. I have full freedom. He's still stuck back on the ace. The split is maybe okay, but yeah, I'm threatening quite a bit now. Maybe he can still take, but even without splitting here and like really bringing the volatility, I feel like I like this one least because now it's scary to split, and I don't know how you're going to get an advanced anchor, and like that's your goal in this is to have some better anchor than the 24. So even splitting to the 18, I feel like is a little bit better. But this, I can make the 5 point. I can point on head. I can attack. I can just not get an anchor. Maybe even making the bar point's pretty tough. I can just escape and win the race. I think I like this position quite a bit. He's really starting to slow it down and think a lot more. I don't know if it's just this game or what. 6-5 looks happy to escape, I guess. This is 7s and 9s. Sure. Okay. I don't like giving so many numbers, but seems to be the best I have. He gets to make the 5 point, and now I'd be like thinking about a cube soon, and like I'm good enough, especially with the blot back, but that's not good. That's not what I was hoping for. Do I want to let him come off to hit me? Because I can do something like this. The bar point looks pretty good. This is 4, 1, and 5. And 5, 2, and 5, 3 are the only ones that cover as well. Helps me come home. That looks good. I mean, the landing spot should be good. This feels like pressuring back here is nice, but I don't have enough in range to like really follow up on that. And I still have a lot of work to do to clear the 11. Yeah, the 11 gets a lot easier to clear when I make the 7 too. And then otherwise we could just play safe. And that just looks too awkward for distribution. So yeah, I think we're going to do this. Nope. No, not like that. Like this. Oh, that I could hit on the ace. Yeah. Now it feels like the time to volunteer. If he wants to give up his anchor and leave a shot and board, then great. I can win a ton of gammons here. Doesn't mean it's not worth it, but maybe he's just supposed to hold tight on his position, yeah, and wait for contact later. That makes a lot of sense too, but yeah. Felt like the time for that reason. Okay, I think I want to do that to avoid leaving a shot while he has a better board now. And I don't think making the 2 gains me enough. I think I just need to try to clear contact and win first. 5-4 again. I'm going to keep working on building this board. I got rid of my back contact there. Now I just have to clear the 11 somehow. No help on this one. I think I want to go like this. I think it's better to have that spare in front. Could have stacked them up on the 4 instead. Looking for 3, 4, 5 combos to clear my 11 safely, or a set. And I should have some time to do it, though. I'm going to have to give up my 8 or 7 pretty quickly here. Immediately on the next 6. 5, 2. I think it's probably better to give up the spares in the 6 and try to leave more ways to land. I'm way ahead in the race. Don't really need to attack or anything. But the normal play is to just clear the 8 and have that not be a problem. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it just creates too many long-term problems to be stripping all the points outside here. So I'll go ahead and do that and rely on the spares, and I have a 6-2 problem and things like that. But also makes it a little less comfortable to leave this here. There are some like aces where I might benefit from hitting. Probably not. Double aces is probably it. Don't even know how much that benefits. That's actually kind of a hard roll to play. Hit and make both, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, maybe he wants a double shot when I have to clear this or something like that. I'm not sure how many rolls I'm like volunteering from here either way, though. Like 6 numbers is a lot to begin with. So the gain is pretty questionable. For sure clearing that. Now I need a set to clear this safely. His contact's great. Oh, he leaves me the 3. That's interesting. There are like definitely some 3s, 3-1, 3-2, 3-3, 3-5. All would have been like gained a lot. And I'm not sure what roll I'm supposed to roll. I guess like I guess all my other 6s, huh? 1, 6, 2, 6. I guess he gets a double shot. I don't know. Six, 4 is forced to go. He needs a 6 to win this one. If he hits, I will be pretty much passing. Maybe an ace in is enough to try. But that I'm going to have to give up. Too bad. 7 away, 6 away. Doesn't seem worth playing on for gammons. Like, I can legitimately win here. I don't know. But I guess maybe there's nothing I'm going to roll where I will cash later. That's like the argument you'd make. Yeah, this can turn into gammons too. You can try to put a checker on the ace and recirculate and get a checker that way. So maybe technically too good. I am hoping to avoid an ace. All right, I get to clean up at least. I want him to just enter very quickly. I think less numbers to have to play makes a lot of sense. Giving myself spares and everything. And again, hoping to dodge the ace forever. I don't think I have any. 1, 2 is a little awkward. That's about it. Everything else looks pretty good. I think I've greatly reduced my problem numbers while I'm on the bar here. Yep, he'll probably keep waiting for it. See if he can get something working. I don't think he needs to play it safe yet. You know, sometimes it's better to just cover that and take your win instead of any particular issues. But I don't know. I don't have enough a strong enough board to really punish if something goes really wrong for him anyway. That's how I look at it anyway. Looks fairly robust to play to the 5 and the 6. I would have hit him. I wouldn't have shaken anything loose yet. I like like that split in there for distribution. So 4 and 6 off now that he got that. With no shot levers. I guess he didn't have any shot levers here either. Is he still playing too good as though like a gammon could happen? I mean, I guess I can win on aces sometimes here. Yeah. I think that's what he should do. All right, 7 away, 6 away. Again, too close to really adjust, but maybe on a recube it'll matter. He gets the better board this time instead of getting hit. I get to escape one. If I had the better board, I would think about splitting there if I was down in the race, but this looks like the right idea in this game. He's a little more spread out for contact, so we're kind of focusing on our plans. That needs to be part of it for sure, and then I think I'm just making the 5. Yeah, I got the rack. Very nice. He can't do anything about these, so that's a lot of pressure, but he's going to make the rack too. A lot of times I should roll a 6 and be in very good shape. Is that enough to like... I want a 6 really bad. What else? So he's just going to duplicate it? That's an interesting idea. I have 4s to play too, but I don't lose my market every time I roll a 6, but I put him in a pretty tough spot. I don't know. Oh, aces is very good too. For sure. And I think I just want to see the light, though. I would like to spread out for distribution too. I guess I give him away to play a 5. That's kind of a bummer. I can definitely lose my market when I hit, but then I'm just kind of in trouble when I don't. Don't see a better 4 than that. We're getting loose. I'm not sure what 6 can do other than like pop out like that. That just feels so wrong. 1s and 4s and I have a checker primed. Yeah, it's almost like he has to do something like this. So now I have 2s and 3s, and when I miss, but he's still going... very volatile. Tempting to send on the volatility, but I don't think so. I don't think he can recube right here or anything like that either, or even cube to begin with. Still a lot of anchors. Yeah, this is a tough game. Of course he wants to cover with that, but of course he'd like to hop the prime or something. But I think I cover and bring the 4 down. Oh, we can cover this one. Yeah, that's better. Play the 4 down first and you find that. 1, I think I have to hit to try to freeze any more progress here. He's got the better board now. When I get away with this, I still don't have a cube. When he hits back, I'm losing a lot of gammons. It's an interesting one. This is an awful scary one for him to send an initial cube, though, because we can be like a sequence or 2 away from getting a really annoying 4 cube back. He fans. Beautiful. I don't think I'm ready to get him yet. For sure. For sure. And then if I could prime, maybe I would, but I think this buys me the most time. And then am I too good now? Probably. I'm rolling. Oh, 3s? Wow. Okay, he's got a bunch back. I'm almost escaped. This can still be gammonish, and I have a big racing lead. And when I tidy up, I probably lose my market a lot. Yeah, I think this is the time. Even after that huge, like, saver. Okay, he's just going to let it go. That's nice. 6 away, 6 away. Still felt like I could be playing it. Okay, we're blitzing. Not the type where I get to cube afterward when he misses, unfortunately. We are continuing the blitz. And when this works, I get to cube. Maybe it's a pass with 2 up. And a 9th in the zone? I think so, yeah. 5 away, 6 away. I think I'm supposed to split against the point here instead of slotting. Don't like to do that when I'm outboarded. Yeah, he doesn't like bringing the 2 down as much with how many fly shots I have, but I think it's okay. What do I want to do this? I'd like to make the 11. Could just make the 22. I think maybe this is a little more important against the structure, just to have some sort of anchor. But this is planning on playing defense the whole game. That's really annoying. And he's only got 9 in the zone. Yeah, I think I'm going to play a little bit more flexible. I could slot here too. I don't think I want to do that though. 6-5 probably wants to run one of his back checkers. Yeah, now I'm really looking to hit in the outfield or attack or something. Beautiful. Could be making the 5 point, which would be really good there too. But I mean, I think given that I'm pointing on head and he's almost escaped, probably got to go for that. 2, and then why do I want to leave this here? I think the spare on the 8's just as good, and it doesn't leave any return shots, so we'll try that out. This looks like it's making the 9. Okay, things are shaping up. This time, now it's primed. What do I want? 3s are pretty good if I make the 11 and slot the 5. That's always a play here. Make it and step up to the 23, and then I have a lot of 6s on this side of the board. Yeah, maybe that. We'll try that out. 4-1's a little uncomfortable. It might still be worth making the 5, but it unblocks my 6s out. All you can do otherwise is play really passive, yeah. I would certainly be tempted. But that 9 point is hard to put the right value on. It just doesn't come up that often, but right now it's doing some really good priming work. 3-6 is just going to run one, I think. Oh, it can make the 5 point. Why would I just run to a losing race and let him attack and everything like that? Yeah, let's make the 5 point. Have the better board. That's a little scary. What else is he going to do with it, though? Yeah, he can switch if he wants. The double switch looks pretty weak. Could be, but I mean, making the 5's so good. The only reason you're even pointing on the 3 to begin with is because you don't have anything else to do with him. Like 8-6 seems kind of reasonable and just letting me roll. 5, I guess I'm just going to clean one up, but I could come out to here. Okay, why would I do that? More shots, less returns. Yeah, let's just have less blots to deal with. I am under the gun here, but I still have the better board. He still has a checker back. I have a lot of counterplay, so I think this is okay, but maybe he's going to send it thinking he's going to hit loose and lose his market when I don't perform kind of thing. But I think he's got to have bad rolls too. So I think I'm playing this one if it comes. Two-1 is a whiff. Maybe he wants to step up and try to escape with a minor racing lead, but it's not fun to be hit there either. And a little bit for everyone here. Okay, I don't have anything to do with the 4, but I mean, I have to do this. I guess, should I just give up the mid here? I can't give up a point here. It feels like less valuable than the 8, somehow. This is pretty all in on the blitz. If he fans, I'm doing great, though. You know, 5 away is 6 away. Would I cube this with still 2 to bring around? Maybe. That's tough. He wants to know if he needs to cube it. That's interesting. There's a lot of numbers. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I'm playing this for sure. Big swing, though. I could really use a 4. That works. Now it could maybe be kind of anyone's game. He's going to hit back probably. I need a 4. I get it. Sweet. There's no way I can recube in this game either. So there's a lot of good things going on for him. Aw, I needed another 4. I really would like to not get blown off the board now. Would you rather switch the deuce or hit loose on the 4? I kind of like getting loose on the 4. Stay in pure with a lot of work to bring these 3 checkers around and everything. And keeping the 5, you're going to need that long term. This looks good. Need that 4. 5-3 is no good. I guess I'm hoping for a deuce now. Yeah, for sure you're covering that. All right, I'm in big trouble. I guess I have some counterplay, but not really. It's not enough structure in front of these 3 checkers to really feel like I'm doing something. Oh, that's going to take me off the deuce. Yeah, I'm just hoping to establish an ace or deuce point game to save a lot of gammons, basically. Not really thinking about winning anymore. I could roll a big miracle set. Who knows? I'm not sure what else he's trying to find. That seems like the only thing. Okay, 2 is pretty huge. Buys me some time to maybe establish that. He's got another third checker to bring around before he can finish the blitz, all that. I'm quite happy. Yeah, seems to diversify his escapes that way, and I'm just dying for aces and deuces. No such luck. He's going to try again with the 5, and I really need to hit that deuce to get him off there. Or at least get planted on the aces. Pretty good here, too, you know. Keeping him busy so far. 5-2 can't cover, but it can hit again. I think it's going to try. Oh, it can hit back here. Wow. Ace and deuce is good for me now. Like, really strong. So I don't know. I send a third back. Okay, I'm really, like, kind of weathering this storm. There's some chances here and a long way from, like, closing me out. Yeah, 4 is pretty... Oh, okay, 5-1's even stronger. All right, I got to get on the deuce real quick. He's going to have a couple rolls to set up, aim at me. I really think he needs to... I would be focusing on, like, 16 to 8 and making sure that I can't plant myself on the deuce, but I don't know. Could be wrong about that. Don't think the priming threat's too big here. How did I get a 5th back? That's annoying. Must have hit somewhere or something. I don't know. I didn't know I had another blot around. Oh, yeah, out here. Double 2s. Oh, makes the 8. That's huge. Now he's got a happy amount of ammunition for closing out. 5-2. Yeah, I don't have any like big strong preferences. I like keeping the 8 because 6s and 3s still work there. Yeah, okay. If you remake it, fine. Something like 9 to 7 seems like it makes a lot of sense. And I guess this is playing with the 4 nicely. Sure. All could work. All right, he hasn't closed me out yet. Still need to make that 23 pretty badly. I could lose a backgammon for the match here. That's a real thing. Hoping to survive. No, double 2s. It's too late for just 1-2. All right. So not too likely to get a shot or anything here. Ooh, can you get off of 6s? Maybe not. Interesting. 1, 2. Yeah, I guess that works. It's a weird way to have to do it. 5 up, though. What am I? It must be like... Maybe I'm close to like 30% or something? Backgammons? There's a lot of them. It's as likely as it's going to be. Distribution's helping me out a little bit. Okay, he leaves a shot, so maybe I'll still just win or save the backgammon or save the gammon or something. I got a lot of work to do to bring these in. I'm happy to get a shot, though. I need to hit it right away, too. That'd save me a lot of life in this tournament. Yeah, no difference. Might as well have the extra checker off. I like that play. All right, he doesn't repeat the shot. He evens out, in fact. 6 to 3 and 1 off. I gotta hurry. Evens out some more. Okay, I'm starting to get checkers in. That's making me feel a little more comfortable. He loses another roll there. I get 2 in. That's savable. Okay. I should be a favorite to save. Just need him to not roll sets. Even if he rolls a set. Okay. I have limited it to a gammon. Fantastic. All right. 5 away, 2 away. I know this score. I'm going to play 2 down. Not the most sensitive one, but... So, like, after this kind of at 4 away, 2 away... Could be. Even's pretty close, but I think at 5 away, 2 away, you have to be a little more careful. What the hell do you do with 5-2? Let's play aggressive. I don't know. Wish I had somewhere to make a point. That's a little bit awkward, at least. But, yeah, not so bad when you have the midpoint with this. Okay. He should be winning. I'd really like to split to not get primed here. Well, I still have time, but I really want to make a board point too. I don't know. Conflicted. Splitting is probably more important. Okay, now I don't really want to get attacked on the edge here. So we can just do this and buy some time. Let him come off his anchor. 3, will he try it? Maybe. I mean, it puts a checker behind the prime, which is always very strong, you know, and this leaves a ton of shots anyway. Leaves him very exposed, but he just has so much offensive counterplay that I think it's probably okay. I'm losing a lot of gammons. What am I doing? Do I need to... No, I don't think he has to pass if I hit here or something, so... Yeah, he's probably still winning quite a bit. He has a 5 prime. Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this game yet. But it's an interesting one because when I do win, there's a lot of gammons, you know? Let's get... Is it going to be like that? I think I need to make another blocking point, but I mean, I really want to do this. This is just 4, 5s, and 6s. It's too many. I think it's too much. I think we got to get there and do this. And maybe we don't need to split for the extra ace. Maybe we just do this. Then we always have an anchor too. So 4-3 can't escape it all. It could attack. I don't know. It can hit me off the edge. That's probably a good idea. This is a scary one. I lose a lot of gammons when I lose this game too. So if we get into kind of like an end position like that, I've got to be very careful to get the cube in. Well, it matters. 2-6. That's pretty good. Yeah, it should be tempting to do that. What do I... If I hit and got an ace up to the edge, could I lose my market? That kind of thing. Maybe. He's scared to do it. It makes a lot of sense. I'm not sure he can afford to. He's scared not to do it too, because now he can just crunch on a really bad roll, you know? But the crunch doesn't look like too big of a disaster yet, so I think I err on not giving up on the side of not giving up the anchor, but not sure. This actually feels like I should think about whether or not I need to cube. I've decided that I'm not going to. What is this? I mean, I have to try, right? I can lose a ton. If I crash, I'm going to lose a gammon. I don't know. I'm not even sure I'm winning this game, but I just have like a lot of interesting things going on here. We got to get up to the edge and switch for sure. Oh, he just comes in. Okay. All right, this is an interesting game. Aces was really huge there. I could really use a double 3s. This game is funny sometimes. I guess we'll make this and not leave any shots. I like having the bar slotted. I need 6s out real bad when I play this way. Maybe I should just clear this. Yeah, I think I need to do this and leave myself a lot of small numbers to make points. And otherwise get the 6 out. Okay, I'm cracking. So if I lose like this, then I was likely to lose a lot of gammons this way anyway. So it's part of why the cube. Wow. What is this? Doesn't matter if I save a gammon. So this is DMP for me. I'm going to have a 3-point board. He's going to have 9 fanning numbers. And that's pretty salvageable afterward. If I don't, let's just look at the normal play. Like the 6 hits, I can still recover that. He still has a bunch. Yeah, I can't give up structure. That would just be suicide. Okay. Had to stop and think about it. Maybe I didn't want to get in range of that or something, but there's still like decent work to do to get off this 24 with all these checkers. Oh, he's got the prime now. Okay. Hopefully he gives it up right away. He does. Sweet. Ace, and don't think I want a slot here. Double 3s. Okay. I'm back in business. It's still a little sketchy. Like, I got work to do to win this one. I'm probably not winning many gammons, you know? This is a crazy game. 9 hits. Can't fill anything in. Ooh, I got to come into range. That's like all I can do, huh? But it's going to duplicate some aces. Sure. He buys himself a little time. I'm just going to pop out again. 2s are nicely duplicated. Okay. 4-1's going to have to come in range one way or the other. Does he want an extra blot or not is the question. I don't think I want to get attacked there. So I think, well, it's covering the outfield one of these ways. But he doesn't have to come into direct range. Do it the other way. 2-5. Okay. I think I should be hitting with most of my numbers in board if he stays there. So yeah, probably running makes a lot of sense. He could just make the board point. Then it gets a little harder later to attack. Wow, 2-1 is huge to fill in. Okay. Things are going well. This is still a game where I can win a gammon, even though my distribution is horrible. 5-3. I think I'm just playing in, right? Yeah, gets me ready to pounce on the ace if he runs with a 6, I guess, something like that. I'm bearing off really. Oh my god. Am I going to lose the race? Oh, this game is wild. I'm not winning a gammon anymore. I've decided. It's a sweat to stay alive. I must be a pretty big favorite. I don't know. He's wasting a lot on the ace. So the pip count being close is pretty deceptive. Hey, sets are getting it closer though. Okay, I got 3 rolls, so another set, and he's on the same roll as me. So he needs like 2 to catch up. Okay. Or for me to miss with consecutive aces. What can happen? Oh my god. Okay, 3-way, 2-way. Aggressive cube score. I think we're just making contact in this game. Probably. I don't know what else I would do with a 6-2. All right. Was hoping to send another one back, but we'll keep mixing it up this way. He gets to hit twice. I could use a 4. I get a 4. Both got 3 back. That's good for me. He gets some structure. He's got the advantage, but this is the kind of game that I should want to play at this score. I'm going to take the offensive point. I'm not completely clear on that versus making an advanced anchor. This is really nice for me, I think, when he plays this way. I don't have enough for a blitz, but how do I not hit twice? I can't just, like, anchor up. Yeah, he's got the racing lead and everything. We got to go for something like this. If he somehow fans here, like, then I probably have a cube already, which is funny. Don't know what to do with the 6. I guess we can just clean up from out here, but then if he makes the 4, I'm really sad, so maybe I'll just pop one out. 2s are pretty well duplicated. 3s are a little bit duplicated. Yeah, let's do like this. I don't know. Looks a little loose. 3. And then 5 for a piece of structure. Okay. He should have the advantage pretty clearly, but not the end of the world here either. Yeah, he's got a ton of options with his 5-3. Point on head, hitting the outfield, make the anchor all look very good. 4-3, that's pretty huge for me. I'm going to need that anchor, even if it leaves shots. This is playing okay. Again, I'm just looking to hit everything. Yeah, like that. So I could hit 2 or I can point on head. Hitting 2 is only a 4. It might not be like more shots to leave the blot in here too. Follow-up's probably a little better. Maybe I want to spread out with it too. This is another one where if he enters poorly, what do I have? Something strong maybe? I can probably clean up the blot with it. I don't know. So just a 3, yeah. I'm not likely to have... Do I have anything yet? I mean, this is really strong. I think I probably have to respect this. So it's not a cube for money, I don't think. But do I have the lead? Probably not unless I cover as well. I should cover most of the time. And then he doesn't have an anchor. And then I have pretty good timing. Yeah, what is he playing with his other? 3-away, 2-away. I think I should send it. All right, so all I do is cover. And in this scenario, if he rolls a 3-ace and steps up, like, think I still have the advantage here by quite a bit, though I am not sure. And if he doesn't do that well, then things can be really tough. Don't think I want to give up the anchor yet. Don't know if the ace helps me. I've got the 5 prime for now. 3 up to the edge. Huge. Okay. Got to cover as much outfield as I can too. And this is still like a position where I can win a gammon, you know? So, feel good about how this went. 6 and 6, 6 and 6, 1, or else 2 of them. Could just play behind too. Maybe that's better somehow. I don't know. More double shots for me. He's got a better board. I would love to just play these safe now, so how about we just leave the double 6s and that's all. 4s, nice. Probably switching off the 5 at least makes a new point. I don't know. Yuck. Not a good one, but the gammons are looking good again. Yeah, 4-point board probably protects him from me doing like too crazy of things back here, so I think I like that idea. I want to let him just come around. I think I want to keep the anchor. Don't think I can give that up right now. And so do I want to make the deuce or just clean the blot up? Do I really want to... if I come to here, it's only 6-1 that he has to stay back there anyway. I'm not really covering much outfield with that, am I? Okay. 5-2 clears safely. Now I feel pretty good about stuff like this, I think. He's got some 2s where he can pick and pass, but does that even matter? And I see the outfield really well again. I could play them both out. 4-3 could be better. All right. 1. Oh, was I not on 6s the whole time? That's funny. I guess this feels like a compromise. 3-1, I get a chance at another checker. Let's have that ace. No? Okay. That's just going to get cleaned up most of the time. No. 5, 6, 5. 6, 5 would be neat to be there for, I guess. I don't know. I think I should just let him bury it most of the time. Sure. Let's keep the 6 from coming out for a roll. See if we can win some extra gammons this way. Let him crack a bunch more. 5-2, I think, wants to clear from the rear in this position. It could bring 2 in. Yeah, everything else looks a little sketch. 6s are the best for him, though, so I hate giving those up. 6-3, we'll keep clearing from the rear. I have some shot levers. 6-5's trying to leave. Okay. Gammon not looking too likely in this one, but I mean, I'm obviously awful happy to win this game. Get to Crawford potentially. Okay, that might help the chances a little bit. That probably helps his chances of saving it. Maybe I need to... I must have to clear the contacts, I think. And then I could play more safe, but it's not that much more safe. Sorry, yeah. I have sets and stuff, so I think we should just go for this. 3 off and 1 off gets me a whole row closer. It's not even that likely that I win a gammon if I do it, is it? I don't know. We'll try. 6 and 3. Hope he comes in high. Keep trying to win the easy way because that's how I love to play. I think I shouldn't lose even if I get hit there. Okay, I might have earned myself the gammon. I probably was not right. But it felt good to do that way. Oh no, did you just save it? Oh, that's amazing. Okay, on to a Crawford game. Gavin saved for me. I got to be careful. 4, and we'll do the safe split as a result. It really seems like there's no justice when you try harder than you're supposed to for a gammon and then you get away with it and then you don't get the gammon. I don't know. Oh, that was fun. Can leave the 6 and have an anchor? That's an idea. It's just pretty good to have 3 back to 2 back, I think. So maybe not. We'll go like that. Step up into it a little bit. That's a lot of 6s. What's he going to want to do with them? Maybe just make the 4 on my head and keep the ace for now? I don't know. It's hard to win a gammon when you're stuck back on the 24, so maybe he's just winning the game enough if he comes out to there. Yeah, that's a tough decision. Glad I don't have to make it. Gammon go would be the score where you'd play that way for sure. But yeah, I'm trying to, I guess it seems reasonable at a normal score to like consider playing that way. So maybe I would at this score. And I am under a ton of pressure. There's at least a lot of duplication if I play one down and invite him off his anchor. So I think I want to play like that. Otherwise I'm like just stepping into even more numbers, you know? So I think I'm going to go like this. Could clear the 8. That just seems crazy. So 2, 6, yeah, I get some duplication out of it. Now I just have an extra blot to deal with, though. So, yeah, at risk of losing a gammon for the match again. I need to perform here. 5-4 is huge. Okay. Feeling a little more comfortable. There's no way to clean this up. At normal score, I definitely want to hit this to try to turn it around, but when I can't win gammons, it could be like a really complicated play if I get a hitting number here. I guess, I guess he can do that. Don't you want to make the point somehow? Like, I guess the 5 just has nothing to do if you do that. Yeah, that could be it. I don't know. That's hard. That is not pleasant. Looks like a nicer place for the spare, but it sticks you putting one behind anyway, yeah. This has been a good match. Lots of people watching live, too. That's fun. Okay, I do not get the option to hit. That's good, because I would have been tempted to. I'm down in the race. So we're just going to be patient. Clean up blots, not get hit, all that fun stuff. 6-4 still can't really clean up the way he wants to. Yeah, it leaves me an ace out here, but I don't know if I can hit it. 5-4, we're just going to get a spare moving, and the 8 will probably go next. Okay, he makes some progress towards home. I still don't get to hit. That's fine. Ace and 3. My board's getting into order. Okay, now I can just win with like a set of 6s or 5s or something like that. Wow, what? Okay, I was going to say. That play hadn't registered exactly. Maybe I give him a reason to try to volunteer now, but I would take it here for sure. My board's better. I get a 6-5. I got plenty in the race. Yeah, I'm just going to give him that space and keep playing with this 11 pips. Make sure I don't lose a gammon, all that fun stuff. 4-1. Sure. My board is quite ready. 4-1 is not safe. Wow. Well, that's a direct shot no matter what he does. What a disaster. That's crazy. Okay, that's pretty good contact. Do I want to just release it to be down in the race? No. No, I don't. I don't think. How am I playing next roll, though? He's going to have to trash his board more. I don't know if I actually have space for this, really. That's kind of funny. I could just go to here, and then he can't get by with all numbers anyway, and I have decent racing chances. I'm just worried that I can end up rolling a 6 and losing a gammon somehow? No. Get to here anyway, and this is probably better. This is probably better. That's tough. It's a really tricky one to me. I have a difficult decision this next roll the way I played it too. Not if I roll a 6, then I'll just move where it tells me to. Oh my god. Okay, there goes all my racing equity. Yeah, I was kind of losing it a little bit anyway, but I don't know. I really don't know. Hey, you can leave a shot and lose the game that way too still. The 6-4 was particularly funny. Quite a sequence. Yeah, trying to leave as few numbers that'll leave shots for him, 6s, 5s, 6-5 kind of stuff as he can. That makes sense. Well, he pre-clears now. That leaves an immediate 6-4, so I'm not sure if that's worth it. Maybe I'd rather just play like bad distribution. 6-1, no, okay. Well, I got some chances there still. Double 6s puts me close. But yeah, I think he's surviving to a Crawford game now. That's what it looks like. Or, sorry, a DMP game. Post-Crawford game. That's how it's supposed to be late in the tournament, right? We're both too lucky to do anything but make this as many games as possible. All right. DMP is nice to not have to think about gammon prices and anything, or cubes or anything. We just get to play a nice, simple game. And I already don't remember. I think this is better for DMP. I think 2 down wins more gammons is like the main benefit of why you do that. And so I think you play something different. The double hit, that should definitely be the case. So I don't love that there. Love being anchored past. I don't think I need to do anything too special here. He's going to have an ace or a checker stuck on the ace behind me maybe forever now for this game. So I got a nice little advantage to start here. I guess 6 down and 5's going to cover. Why not? Oh, why not cover and make that like not a liability at least? Okay, I got a decision here. This could be one of the bigger ones. Making the 5 point is like very strong here. But blocking the 7 right now is good too. He's at least got 6 what am I going to get punished by if I get hit anyway? And then I have the 7 slotted too. Double 6 is obviously going to turn the game around. I'm still set up to attack if he rolls a 4 well here anyway. This one's tricky. I will err on that side. He's going to split, and I'm hoping to usually have a 5 prime. I did have a 5 prime a lot of the time the other way too, just like even more this way. And so I'm slightly more timing because of this too, so I have like a nice little priming advantage here for sure. Even though he's shaping some things up, his timing's bad and he's got a checker misplaced. And I've got a 5 prime, so I am just running. And he's got a 6 prime now, okay. Unless he wants to step up to the edge. I mean, I think he has to take the 6 prime. I don't know how he ever holds it. But like, how can you not just... I guess he still needs an absolute miracle for that to work, so maybe not. But this is going to turn into a 5 prime so often anyway that feels like the right idea to me. I think I want to cover in case he runs. I don't mind having blots around. Yeah, so now he still has a 5 prime, which is, you know, not so bad. I have a 6 prime. Hooray. Things are looking good. And I just need to not blow up. Yeah, I'll just stay on the roof until he crashes entirely. Yeah, like this. There we go. And then I win. I think I won. Oh, that's actually pretty huge, isn't it, to make that? I got a strong position, though. I'll tell you what. 5-3. Never over till it's over, but here he goes crashing some too. This is a hell of a battle. Stressful. I really felt like I was going to lose this one at a number of moments. Why do I want to put a checker behind? Don't I just want to do something like this? Probably. This looks like good distribution. Should be paying attention to what numbers do what a little better. Probably my sets are a little bit of a problem here. But when things go well, this looks really nice. And I think I want to keeping the prime at all costs here. Because if he escapes one, he still has decent racing chances. So let's go like this. And just force him to keep like not getting to play and break his board, all that kind of fun stuff. That looks really good for distribution. 4-2, he has to break his board even a little bit more. Nice. And I leave a shot. No. Okay. 3 in and 6 off. Looks fantastic. Back in the driver's seat. Yep. Think I want to get ready to clear. Sometimes the distribution the other way is a little bit better. I don't know. Might not have many threes to play the other way. 4-3 clears. Happy. And that should do it. Man, I'm on a lucky streak again. That's so crazy. When I made like 10-5 was my worst year, and then I made it to second one year, and now I'm like in the top 19 in this one. I've been running good in this. He played an amazing match, as we kind of expect in there. 5.36, not bad for me, not great either. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see what the decisions were. It felt like a tough one. I was confused in plenty of places, so I feel kind of good about a 5.36 in that one, I think. I don't think it was an easy match. But yeah. Congrats to Hakan on his run. I'm sure he'll have more success at other backgammon stuff, and I'm excited to have more videos for you. And to be getting lucky late in the tournament, that was a stressful one. Yeah, I guess we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody.